Hello beautiful people, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to introduce you my guest, Petria, the founder of Coco Rose Eco. Petria, she is a mom of 4 and she has found Coco Rose Eco back in 2017. And in 2018, she was one of the finalists in the sustainability category for AusMumpreneur Awards. Coco Rose Eco is Australia's #1 resource for eco-friendly lifestyle choices. She has helped many ethical and eco-friendly businesses grow, and she has created a platform for those people who would love to live a more sustainable lifestyle. She is super passionate about making an impact for our environment, just like me. So I am so thankful that we connected through Instagram. Whether you're a business or a parent or just someone who is looking to live a more sustainable lifestyle, Petria has a little something for you. Now, enjoy the interview and please continue watching till the end because there is a giveaway that Petria would love to give you. Enjoy! Hello!
Oh my god, I can't believe we're actually doing this!
Yay!
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, my pleasure. How are you?
I am great. Very excited about this project.
Yeah, tell me more about it.
Well, you will find out, but I think we should kick off the interview because obviously we only have 40 minutes. And because I have never met you, really, I have so many questions. So I feel like maybe we should start off by you telling people about your story and why Coco Rose Eco exists and etc. So tell me.
Amazing. So my name is Petria. I own Coco Rose Eco, which is my little why is I help eco-friendly brands I help eco-friendly brands make a bigger impact by getting more exposure and being more visible. So how I do this is I have a membership which is just opened, which is super exciting. So I find that most small business owners don't have the tools or the knowledge to run their business. So they've got an amazing product, they've got passion, because everyone needs passion, but the actual logistics of running a business is just not something that they might have done before. So I noticed this myself when I had my previous business of an e-commerce store. I was learning everything on the fly, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not really a productive thing. So when I come to looking at what perhaps my next business might be, I realized that there's so many other eco brands that just were in the same position as me. They just didn't have those tools to do it.
Yeah.
We decided to create eco-friendly gift guides. So in these gift guides, it's like an interactive magazine that I would do at like the milestone times like Christmas and Mother's Day and Valentine's Day. And what I found when I started to work with these brands is that like when they had the tools, they had amazing results. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, maybe I've actually found my niche of where I think my business should go. So fast forward a little while, I have now just launched and I'm having some beautiful members come on board. And yeah, my whole why is I want to create a really beautiful community. I think once you have that community has the knowledge for their business, that amazing things can happen.
Definitely. Can you just tell people more about the membership?
Yeah.
Like what does it involve? Maybe the pricing as well?
Yeah. So part of the membership is basically, I find that as small business owners, I know I used to do this as well. I used to think I'd just be like sitting at my computer, working online, shipping orders. I didn't actually realize that I needed to have that network around me to help do a business. It's like that network, the referrals, the joint partnerships, all these things really make a business grow and really thrive. So with the membership, I wanted all levels. I have 3 different levels that people can enter into, and I wanted it to be accessible to everyone. So every level gets access to the training. That was my biggest. It was so important to me. I wanted to make sure that everyone had access to the training and the community. And as a little plus side is there's advertising space on the directory. So on my new website, which I am, it's just such an amazing thing to be able to have that connection. So as part of the membership, people can come on. We've got a really nice safe space. We're doing lots of online training. So every fortnight I have a beautiful eco expert come on board. So whether that be someone who maybe specializes in Facebook ads for eco-friendly brands, or a person who is like a mindset coach for eco brands, basically a whole range of industries. So then my members have those tools to learn and grow and make an amazing business.
Yeah, such a good community that you're building, really, because a lot of people are struggling to find that. And I'm so happy that we started connecting through Instagram. You know how it's really hard for people to step out of their comfort zone and take a leap of faith? Like, what would you advise to those people who really want to start something, but, they're afraid?
I honestly think working on your mindset. If you basically from like our brain type of thing, so if we only operate with 5% of our conscious brain. So the 95% of our unconscious or subconscious brain, that's where our little thoughts and our little stories are saying, oh no, don't do this. It's a bit scary. Stop. Don't go to a small business. You might fail. You might lose money. You might not have a good product. Like they're all the stories telling us. So I think once you actually start to recognize that maybe your mindset might need a little bit of work, you could do amazing things. Like I saw this for myself personally. To be honest, I never did anything. I never knew much about mindset work or any of this. Like it was all a bit woo-woo. I was like,
what got you into it actually?
Pardon?
What got you into it?
Just a change of business. Just literally, just like once I realized that I found my passion, I was like, oh, hang on, okay, now I need to make sure if I'm changing I'm doing 2 totally different businesses, I need to make sure that this next business is my business forever. It's not like every 2 years I'm like, okay, cool, let's just keep changing businesses, we'll keep going. But when I first did my e-commerce business, like many business owners, you might work with a business coach. I did, and she set me a goal. She's like, okay, cool, you got to earn $100,000 this year. I was like, how am I going to earn $100,000? I never believed it. And I was like, I just didn't, like, how would I do this? What am I going to do? Like, can I make $100,000? Like, to give you the background, before this, I was a florist. Florists don't get paid a lot. We love our jobs, but we don't have a high income. So for me, $100,000 was just like completely unachievable. And I didn't make $100,000 in that first year. I didn't, because I didn't believe it, which then meant that every action that I was doing, I kept kind of like, if you're in a small room, you keep hitting the ceiling. I just kept letting myself get to that ceiling and I would just stop. So going into a new business, I was like, okay, something's got to change, because if I don't believe it in myself, this next business will never work. And I've done heaps of really beautiful work. I'm still doing, I think it's like a forever learning work that you have to keep doing on yourself, because the stories and beliefs that we are in ourselves, we learn them from when we're about 0 to 7 years old. It's a long time of your brain telling you something. Like, okay, don't do this, don't do a small business, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. So it takes a lot of work to kind of like unravel all that.
Definitely.
I went a little bit off track, but yes, I think for anyone that wants to go into small business, really just take that jump. Take that jump, like with a little bit of faith, a little bit of hope, and really work on your mindset if you realize that maybe it's not so positive. And what's the worst could happen?
Right. Such a good advice. Where would you tell them to go, actually, to correct their mindset?
Look, like, I don't think there's any right or wrong way. I think each person will find the path that suits them. For me, I've worked with a coach. So she's just helped me. I don't want to say I want to fast track it, but I wanted to like make sure that I'm absorbing as much as possible. But it can be as simple as possible as just like listening to meditations at night. Like when you go to sleep, this is when your subconscious is still working. So I listen to meditations every night when I'm going to sleep, depending on what I'm needing at that time. Another thing people can do is journaling. Like literally writing down like, what's your ideal business? What would your ideal day look like? If you could have like the perfect business day or the perfect life, like really get it out of your head and put it onto paper, because the more that you're visualizing it, the more that you're seeing it, and you're kind of just telling your brain that this is true and this is fact. And then your brain starts to catch up and go, okay, cool, you can do this. And suddenly you've got this confidence to go ahead. So depending on the person's budget, I suppose you can do podcasts, you can do meditations on YouTube. They're free. Like it's just
the membership that you're offering, they sort of can get all these as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so they're the kind of people that to start off with the start of the membership, because it's only our official training days, not sure when this is being released, but in April. So the first few ones will be more about your mindset, more about goal setting, more about kind of putting in those few foundations to get you in the right mindset to be on that journey. Now with the coronavirus, more than ever, we need to have that positivity, the growth mindset. You need to have those really, your business will survive and can survive. But you really got to believe that it will, because it's the ones that don't have that and have that really fear, they're not going to make it because they don't believe that they can make it.
But you can only help who you can, really.
People got to be open to learning. I think that's the biggest thing. It's the growth mindset. You've got to have the attitude that this is an opportunity. You can choose to take it or you can choose to not. But the ones that choose to take that opportunity, they really will. They'll come out better. They'll come out amazing. 6 months, a year, who knows how long.
I'm so excited for your membership journey. Obviously, you do Coco Rose Eco full time, right?
Well, yes, full time with 4 children. So if you can call it that. So right now, it's crazy.
It sounds crazy.
It's so I suppose my official work days are 3 days a week. So that's where all my children are at daycare or school. As of today's my last day where everyone's at care. So we're keeping them home. We're going to be self-isolating for I don't know. However long we need to. So the next couple of weeks, if not months, it will be just lots of early mornings and lots of nighttime working. So it's
definitely,
I think as a small business owner, like you yourself as well, like we get to choose our hours. Like that's one of the benefits of being able to do that, is we can choose our own hours.
Would you mind sharing perhaps your weekly schedule before this coronavirus hit?
Yeah, of course. So Mondays and Tuesdays are my mum days. They are the ones where I've got 2 children at school and 2 children at home. So oh my goodness, so I'm up probably by like 4:30, 5 o'clock every single day. And
oh wow.
This is the thing, I can't concentrate so much when my children are requesting snacks or food or needing my love and attention. So I find if I get up early and I try to work for maybe half an hour or an hour before everyone gets up, I kind of feel like I've hit the ground running. So my days, I don't feel like I'm backtracking, because obviously this is like my 5th little baby. You've always got to give them little care and attention. So so Mondays and Tuesdays are just full of children activities, playgroups, lots of after school activities on those days as well. But I find I'm working at night. That's my biggest thing. Once the kids are all in bed, I'll open back up my laptop by about 8 at night and start working again. As I said before, so Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays are my official work days. They're the ones where I can have these conversations without someone requesting a snack or to take them to the toilet.
It's hilarious. Because I think a lot of people, they don't realize how much work it is that goes behind any business. So yeah, I think it's really good for people to share their sort of weekly schedule, how busy it can be.
Yeah.
Do you literally do everything yourself, like the business side of it?
Well, this year I'm starting to outsource. Yeah, but for the past 2.5 years, I did everything myself. I think we like to think whether it's a woman thing or a mum thing. It's like, I can do everything. I'm like superwoman. I've got this. And a lot of small business owners, again, this is working with like money mindset, is like they feel like they can't afford to pay for something, to invest in something. But actually, once you change it, it's like, no, actually, if I pay that person and they can do that job in an hour rather than it taking me 5 hours of learning and then trying to do it, you're actually more productive with your time. So that was a really big, I'm still learning this, like, and it's only just now, probably in the last, probably since January, I've started to outsource. It's like, okay, I'm going to get someone to help that. And it's been amazing. It's literally life-changing. But I don't have someone like, say, full-time yet. I'm just outsourcing my individual jobs that I need to be done. But yes, watch this space. There will be people helping me this year because I can't do it all.
Yes, you're so right, because we all gotta work together.
Yeah. And like, these people are experts in those fields. So if you can get someone, like for the instance, the other day I had this amazing lady help me with Active Campaign. So I'm going from MailChimp to Active Campaign, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine. I can learn this. I could not learn it. It is like, I tried for a good 2 months. I'm like, no, I'm just going to pay. So in one day, this lady, like 2 or 3 hours, she taught me everything. She helped me set up everything, and it's all done. I'm like, okay, cool. I should have just done that straight away.
I love it. Good advice. Sorry, I actually didn't ask you, how did the name come about?
Yeah, so Coco Rose is my third daughter.
Oh, that is so cute. Did all the other kids feel left out, that their name didn't get named after something?
My oldest daughter was very vocal about the name choice when we were making the name. Yes, I think they all, that's siblings, isn't it? No one's ever really happy, depending on, like, someone always feels like they're trying to be the favourite that day. But background story is that we were living in Bali in Indonesia when we first created Coco Rose Interiors, our first store. So Coco Rose is her name, so we named her. She was conceived over there. I did my whole pregnancy over there with her. I drank a lot of coconuts during there, and it was Balinese furniture, so it felt very fitting that her name just was part of our business. We really liked just the community and the business that we've built from Coco Rose Interiors. So we just felt it was a really nice transition to go to Coco Rose Eco, because people have already know us as that brand. So we just wanted to keep it quite similar to go moving forward to the business.
Love it. What has been the hardest challenge that you have overcome?
Yeah, I think probably realizing that you can't do it all. It's a really big thing to accept that maybe you're not okay, and maybe you do need some help. So background. So Coco Rose was only, like, my daughter was only 3 months old when we officially started the business. So in that time, I'm breastfeeding numerous times during the night. I'm up early in the morning working on the business, up late at night working on the business, still looking after all my other children, doing like sourcing trips to Indonesia with a baby strapped to me whilst I'm driving around on my scooter, as I wanted to like check on the products before they all got sent. And we bought a house. My husband's a fly in, fly out worker, and all of this combined I had a miscarriage. It's like my body was literally saying, this is not okay, you're really stressed out. I was like, no, it's not from stress. I saw a psychologist, I saw my doctor, I saw my naturopath, and they're like, yeah, you're totally stressed out. I didn't think I was. Like, on the outside, I looked like I was operating okay. But when that happened, it was like, okay, I think I need to slow down. And do you know what we did? We booked a holiday. Back to Indonesia. We love Indonesia. We went back there for a couple of weeks, really kind of just got our feet back on the ground, really set some really clear guidelines. I think as a business owner, you really need to have guidelines. Like, I stopped working past 10 o'clock. So for me, that was a really big thing. So I'd keep working till midnight, and then I'd be up at 5 again working. So having those really clear boundaries. I don't have any notifications from any of our social media apps. I don't have any of my work things on my phone.
Yeah.
Because if that's popping up during the day and I'm with my children, then my mind's concentrating on two things. Like if I'm present with my children, I want to be present with my children.
Yeah.
So I think that was the biggest challenge, is just in that first 6 months, just really finding my feet of what boundaries you want to set yourself as.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing the insight. I'm sorry to hear about what happened.
Yeah. Oh, look.
But you are just so inspiring, honestly. I could feel your positive energy. It's great.
Oh, thank you. I think that more women should share their story. Like, I don't think, like, especially miscarriage, I don't think it's something that women should be ashamed of. It happens. I've had two miscarriages, but I had my son after that, and everything was okay. But it's I think the more relatable you are to people, the more that they'll go, oh, actually, yeah, we're all normal. We're all in this together. Like, this is just we're all doing it for the same reason, basically.
I love it. I also love what you mentioned about, setting a guideline, especially now that we are isolating. People probably are gonna, blur that line being like business, work, and personal life. So yeah, that is a really good point.
We should maybe touch base in a few months and see how my guidelines
work. Definitely. I'm here for you, girl. Well, before I ask the last question, because I actually have a timer in front of me, I don't want the Zoom to cut me off. So can you please, is there anything else that you would like to share with other people about Coco Rose Eco or about yourself?
Yeah, I think whether you're a small business owner who has an eco brand, or if you're just an everyday person, I think by making those small, simple changes in your everyday lifestyle will be really beneficial. I have a free downloadable which I can send through to you if you want to put it in the show notes. So is it literally just 10 steps that we've changed in my family? I do every single one of them. I popped in the brands in there that I love and I use them. I'm not sponsored. These are just actually brands that I love. And I think it'll be really beneficial for you and your family as well.
Amazing.
So you can download it. I'll send it through.
Yes, please. So my last question for you would be, how can people help you right now during this time to grow your dream even bigger?
Yeah, of course. Well, if you're an eco brand, I would love you to come onto my membership. If you want some more information, come reach out to me on Instagram, so at Coco Rose Eco. I love receiving DMs from new people. We can pop on and have a quick phone call. It's no obligation. We can see if this is the right membership for you. And come and say hi. I love new friends on Instagram.
Amazing. I will also pop all your details in the description below. And so we are gonna do a giveaway. Thank you so much. So can you please tell people what level it is? The entry level, is it?
Yeah. So as I said, I have the 3 different packages. So I'd love to offer the silver package to one of your beautiful people who are watching this. So with the silver package, I'd love to offer 3 months free membership. To come on board and to see what it's all like. And obviously you are more than welcome to stay along on afterwards. But I just really think that you'll just be able to test the waters, get a really nice feel of what it might be like to have that community, have that support with you all the time.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed this. And I can't wait to share your stuff with more people.
Oh, amazing, lovely. Thank you so much for having me.
No worries. And I will see you on Instagram.
That sounds good. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hey beautiful people, I really hope that you have enjoyed the interview as much as I did. She is amazing, isn't it? I honestly could feel her positive energy, not even in the same space with her, but through the camera. I hope that you have learned a thing or two about Coco Rose Eco or got inspired from her story. As mentioned in the interview, she is so nice that she is going to do a giveaway, which is a 3 months membership to her silver platform. So how do you win this is the very first person who comment below will get the membership. Amazing. So if you know someone who needs this, tag them. Or if you know someone that really needs to hear about this story, share it with them. So the membership, you will get to learn about mindset, about how to grow your business. She is going to share her insights with you about how she grew her business from nothing to now earning over 100 grand a year. By the way, so to be able to be in the membership, you will need to be an Australian ethical or eco-friendly business. More terms and conditions will be in the description below. So please follow Petria on Coco Rose Eco on Instagram. All her details, I will put it in the description below as well. Follow her. Don't forget to subscribe because you will get notified every time I post a new video. Share it with someone, tag someone. Don't forget that you're amazing and you are not alone. I will see you in the next video. Bye! One of the finalists for our environment. Shut up!